Hello, YC. I'm Cole, a CS student at Waterloo and a software engineering intern at Coinbase.
Hi, I'm Elliot. I'm a student at Northwestern and a software engineer intern at Scale AI.
And today we're showing you Locus.
Okay, so we all use agents in our everyday life. ChatGPT and Claude make possibly too many of my day-to-day decisions. But there's a big problem here, right? Let's say I'm really sad. I'm in Seattle, where I'm from. It's super cold and depressed. And in the rainy season, sometimes I just simply don't have the energy to actually pay for a flight, right? It's a lot to go through a payment flow sometimes. So let's say I send Claude off to do this. Like, can it actually achieve this? Oh, the answer is no.
Can't do anything. It'll search the web, give you some options, but they're going to be unreliable. It won't be able to execute. It's like a super smart intern who can search the web and do all this stuff, gather data for you. But in execution, it fails, and that data is quite unreliable. And so that's why
we're building Locus, which is a centralized payment platform for your agents. So you can use whatever agents you want, Claude, ChatGPT, any of your agentic clients, and it's really easy to configure. You simply add our MCP into your config, and you're connected to Locus. Create an account with us. We give your agents wallets, and we give them the ability to pay for anything.
Yeah, and so two technologies have really enabled this. The first one, like Elliot mentioned, is MCPs, and the second one is the X402 protocol from Coinbase, which I've had the pleasure of working closely with. The X402 protocol is basically a new API standard. It opens up a new endpoint for anything to let it know when payment's required. And so what this really does is lets agents know when they can pay. But there's a problem. Not many things are currently exposed and part of that new endpoint standard. And that's what we at Locus aim to solve as a part of our greater mission of enabling the machine to everything economy. So let's go over to Claude and show the new flow, the Locus flow, Claude Desktop, to clarify.
Okay, so as you can see, now we have Locus enabled. Voila. And now let's go ahead and see what Locus can achieve, hypothetically. And the reason I say hypothetically, is because there are some hurdles here. We've identified a couple areas where it would be really easy to integrate. There are really nice APIs like Duffel for hotels and Amadeus for flights, respectively, where there's these vast databases of easily queryable data, and you can semi-easily check out programmatically, basically. But to do that, you still need some sort of regulatory approval. But once we have that, we're planning on basically streamlining that process for agents through an X402 flow, so they don't need to type in any card information, they don't need any sort of KYC. And maybe this sounds a little trivial, like hotels and flights, a little trivial, but Cole is going to tell you why we think the machine to everything economy is so exciting and why it's so exciting that we're going to have agents transacting on the web very soon.
Yeah, machine to consumer, machine to business, machine to machine, all of this is the future of the economy. And I think we can all agree on that. Everyone wants to build agentic bank accounts, agentic payrolls, agentic travel agents, agentic financial manager, agentic DevOps, and more. But there's one big blocker to all of this. And so when we were ideating about what we want to build, what we feel passionate about starting, and what we think we're the best position to do, we thought of all these ideas, and they were appealing, right? But they all needed one thing. They needed Locus. They needed the underlying infrastructure to enable these things to happen. And so we thought, rather than baking a slice of cake, let's have the whole cake.
The whole cake.
Let's make something that can enable all of these solutions and be the underlying infra that allows them to happen. And that's the Locus way of doing things. That's why agents need Locus. So you're going to see here, it's going to end through this flow, and it's going to finally finish booking our trip. If I head back over to the Locus dashboard,
escape from cold Seattle,
you'll see it should reflect my new balance of 155, and you can see the checkouts for both of these bookings happen on the dashboard directly. That's amazing. So you want to know what we need, YC? YC, Locus needs you. And you want to know what needs Locus? Agents. So we can't wait to speak to you more. We hope you enjoyed, and we're excited to join or excited to interview with Y Combinator. Thank you.
Thank you.